Hi. I apologize. It has been about 10 weeks since I last touched base. A lot has happened in those 2 months plus. The last time I was talking to you, I was doing my own in-home physical therapy, so to get some mobility and no more sling, letting gravity do its thing. And I was, pretty optimistic. The hot water bottle was going to be my friend, and we're gonna, break up some of the junk that was scar tissue and stuff that was forming, and move the blood along, get it circulating. Well, I have good news and bad news. So about 2 weeks after the last video, I started physical therapy. Actually, at a place not too far from here, and the therapists are wonderful, and they really got me moving. The day that I went in there for my first visit, they did the evaluation, and they're like, "Oh, I think you need to go to your doctor," because I had what I thought at the time was a blister, and it was about maybe 2 inches in diameter. So pretty significant bump on my arm, where one of the stitches hadn't quite closed. And what I thought was I had burnt myself with the hot water bottle, because it just didn't feel like it was doing anything. And I know better. I had a tea towel wrapped around it, put it on my arm, and I'm like, that's not even hot enough. Then I threw it on there and thought I had damaged my arm. So I go to the doctor, and lo and behold, it ends up... they just said, it's popped, it's healing. Let's just keep an eye on it. So as soon as it finished healing, I got another one. And I hadn't used any heat or any hot water or anything on it. So then I went back to the doctor again. And I said, what's up? And again, they had taken and I aspirated, I want to say, some funky stuff out of there. It was kind of gross. It looked like a little larvae. That's almost like a cyst type thing, I think, out of it. And then they said, let's, just keep an eye. So fast forward 2 more weeks. I'm still doing all my physical therapy though, but fast forward 2 more weeks, and there is a third one. And that was just this past Monday. Well, like today's Tuesday. So I went back to the doctor. I want to show you if you can take it. Now I'm going to, this one was about 3 inches all the way across. And that's kind of gross. So close your eyes if you don't want to see. But that is what was on my arm. And that was so painful that I had to break the blister itself. I mean, I couldn't hardly even move my arm. So today I went back to the doctor again, and I am getting surgery tomorrow. They're calling it's like a wound rescission, and they're going to go in, and I'm going to be under anesthesia, and they're just going to run the whole distance, the same scar, so not to create any additional scars, and go in and clean everything out. They need to see how deep this problem is. Is it an infection? Clearly there's more debris in there, so they just want to kind of clean that out. I don't want to be all like a Debbie Downer or whatever. So I'm not. It's a good thing, and I just want to get this over with, because I feel like all the fluid buildup from the blister type thing was really prohibiting my physical therapy, because I kept saying, oh my God, it's just so tight, and it wasn't like a tight from being used. There's a difference. I am gonna sit back a little bit and show you some progress. You're not gonna believe this. I mean, I'm not up here yet, but I am up here. And I mean, if I recall, I couldn't even like put deodorant on. I couldn't even do that. But, now I'm like lifting, carrying stuff. I'm doing some bicep curls. I'm doing, I need some money moves. So I want to just thank Aaron and Colleen, who really have been helping me and pushing me further and keeping me on track. Now, this surgery tomorrow will probably push me back a little bit, but I'm really determined to have a nice holiday, because that's coming up. And I'm just going to keep at it and do as much as I can. Of course, they want me to limit my mobility for a couple days, but still pretty optimistic. Really, really happy with the progress that I've made in 4 months after surgery. And I just, I'll keep better contact. I'll let everyone know. I'll show some things after the surgery to let you know I'm doing all right. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you later.